just give me a few to send the link out to a couple interested parties and channels, and we'll hop into it. I got a box of this, ordered it earlier this week. It came in Friday. Figured I'd wait till my days off to start cracking, though. So, sec. Don't know if any of the background noise is there, but we'll see, we'll see. Ay, come on. Sorry. Trying to balance this in one hand and then maneuver and send it in another. And one more. So I don't really feel like I So let's see what we've got. Okay, not gonna lie, the chibis still entertain the hell out of me for these. Just a fair warning before I advance any further. You guys are going to unfortunately see just how bad my thumb got fucked up. Well, the nail got fucked up at work the other night. I kind of have to let it grow out some before I'm going to be able to safely trim it, because I managed to hook part of it near the root under a case, and that caused it to peel. What really annoys me is it got me through the glove. Alright, Jirok Giganoto, Fablery. Ah, you mean part of some infinite combo or another. No Punk Rising Carp. Oh, cool. This little shit's got a stamp. Motor Kaiser, what the hell are you? Reveal, normal summon one dark. Target one, you destroy it. Summon an engine token. I'm sure there's something. And a Clausulus. Alright. Alright. Well, let's see how the gods of Gamba favor me. Because the real world ones do not appreciate my continued existence on this plane right now. And we have Onomatopia! Oh god, I wish I'd never seen that card again. Number S37, Spider Shark. You can also actually summon this by using Hope Woven Dragon Spider Shark. What the fuck kind of name is that? Transfer its materials, detach one, target one, banish. Anything else they control loses 1,000 attack until the end, once per turn, if this is engraved. Okay. A chibi gear freed. Okay, that's actually great, though. Like, that is funny. Nightmare Unicorn. Another Motor Kaiser. Okay, that chibi gear freed is funny, though. Not gonna lie. Like, he's definitely getting set aside. And I suppose the number S37 ought to as well. I got plenty of Clausulus the last time I got these to crack open, so... Okay, Velfito. What the hell do you do? 1/2 non-tuner, one or more non-tuner dinos. Total original attack of materials used for its synchro summon. So in other words, if an effect veiler looks at you funny, you die. Artifact Lancia, and that is the secret rare. Nightmare Phoenix, that one's stamped. Jurax Stego. Coal of the Earthbound. Yes, a trap card that has very, very little use. Because it's only used as an instant reaction in the middle of the battle phase. Where half the cards in the game say you just can't do shit. Labyrinth Wall. Crystal Mirror. What the fuck are you? Oh wait, I got one of these last one. Another Lurie. Okay. Another Rising Carp. And a Herald of the Orange Light. Oh. Not bad. Not gonna call it good either. Wonko, Noble Knight of the Forest. Of course, this is where my screen starts doing that weird thing where it just refuses to focus properly. Oh, it could be the light reflection, actually. If it's normally special summoned, add one Fairy Tale Prologue, Journey's Dawn from deck to hand, or if it's already in your field or grave, you can draw a card instead. When I use this effect once per turn, while a card is in a field zone, your opponent's monsters cannot target monsters for attacks, except this one. When destroyed by battle, you can make the monster that destroyed it lose 500. Not the worst effect. Stream, Dragon Ruler of Droplets. Hey, the mini ruler, spawn of the one I caught a tin for so long ago. Yes! This is one of the hits I was hoping for. Dragon Maid Kamba. Dragon fusion monsters you control cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. You can only use each of the following effects of Kamba once per turn. You can discard her, special summon one Dragon Maid from your grave or banishment, except herself. At the end of the battle phase, you can return this card to the hand. If you do, special summon one level 4 or lower Dragon Maid monster from your hand. Okay, you are new to me. Gem Knight Crystal. I don't think I've ever heard of a level 7 vanilla Gem Knight, so what the hell are you? High rank, optimized use of crystal powers. Yeah, for all the good it does them. And Fabled Realms Revival. When activated, set any Fable spell or trap aside from itself. Okay. A combo extender. I don't play Fabled, so I don't know how good Revival actually is for them in the grand scheme of things. It's a deck I always wanted to build, but never got around to. Oh, I do not like the texture of the back of that card. That scares me somewhat. Unchained Soul of Anguish. Necros of Sophia. Oh, sweet. And that one happened to be the pack secret rare. Orchest Crescendo. Another revival. And Gem Elephant. And that's the one that had the funky texture on the back, so that kind of concerns me. Well, I got one of the two major hits I wanted from this, so this is already a win. Hello! Necros Kaleidoscope. Ice Doll. Burner, Dragon Ruler Sparks. Orchestrated Return. And Bat the Forest Ninja. Okay, but Kaleidoscope and Sophia are definitely cards I should probably put aside in the hits pile, or the I really like these piles. I'm kind of trying to minimize the amount of time the actual damage nail is on screen. Let's see. Another number S37 Spider Shark. Double D Extra Surveyor. I ain't reading all that right now. Avance! Swordsman of the Necros. If you ritual summon exactly one Necros with a card effect that requires use of monsters, can be used as the entire tribute. When normal summoned, you can special summon one Necros monster from your deck except himself. If tributed by card effect, you can add any number of your banished Necros cards with different names to your hand. You can only use this effect once per duel. You know what? That is a fair trade-off, Avance. You basically shotgun your whole deck back. Oh, hello, and I just got a chamber. The mini form. Nice. And Gem Knight Topaz. Okay, Mr. Topaz, what do you do again? I forget. It's been too long. Tourmaline in any Gem Knight. Can make a second attack and inflicts damage equal to original attack. Okay. So, pretty classic. I belong somewhere in the GX era, not in the XC's era. Kind of effects. I hate to say it, but Gem Knights would have stood better as a deck if they didn't exist in the era they did. If they were GX, they probably would have been fun, probably would have been good. Well, better than they were, but unfortunately, the XC's was a strong contender era. Fabled Behemoth, Galaxy Journey, special summon one of your banished light or dark. Face up XC's monster you control is banished. Well, this card is in your grave. Banish it. Special summon it. Okay, pretty nice, pretty nice. Recovery. Galatea 1, the Orchist Automaton. And Orchist or like World Legacy. Okay, you're definitely new because I swear there was a different Galatea card out there. Can't be used as material for an XC summon. You can send one card from your hand to the grave, add one World Legacy or one Orchestrated Babel. If this card is in your grave, banish one other Orchis, special summon it, and you can only use each effect once per turn. Magia Magic, Thunder of Judgment, always treated as a Magistus and Endymion. That's a pair of nice archetypes you're double dipping into. And by nice, I mean, holy crap, why? What cruel, sadistic god thinks those two in particular deserve to be in the same deck? I mean, I'm sure there's some successful deck out there that uses them, because I know there were a couple of Endymion cards that were Magistus, without being, like, actual monster cards that were both. But come on. Alright. And Drac Aeolo. Derpy little dude. Ariel, Priestess of the Necros. Once per turn, you can reveal a number of Necros cards in your hand. Increase or decrease level. Tributed by card effect. Add one Necros monster from your deck to your hand, except a ritual. Gravekeeper's Recruiter. Dragon Maiden Udiarl. You know, I will never forgive what they did to this deck. Heraldic Beast Burner's Falcon. When summoned, make all level 5 or higher monsters you control become level 4. Okay. So, it used to be that the larger Dragon Maids were just given the German name for whatever thing they were supposed to govern. However, when translated into the TCG, they were instead given not anagrams, I forget the exact terms, but they basically just scrambled all the letters and made a semi-sensible word out of it. Okay, Jirak Velo, Lightning, Dragon Ruler of Drafts. At this point, I just need to draw a Boulder and I'll have the whole family. Kitchen Dragon Maid. You know what's funny is this is the card I need the least out of the entire archetype. Back in the day, way back in Mystic Fighters. Oh, Disciples of the True Draco Phoenix. Alright, you. So where was it? Oh yeah, way back in the day. I pulled Kitchen from a Mystic Fighters box. I still have that box lying around here, too. And I still have the Kitchen Dragon Maid sitting in the actual deck. So, yeah, them's the breaks there. Double D, Scale Surveyor. Okay, I ain't reading all that. Zoroa, the Magistus Vertithragna. Okay. When Magistus, +1 fusion, Synchro exceeds your link. Target one effect monster in your grave or your opponent controls, equip that to this card. When a monster effect is activated, you can send one face-up Magistus monster card you control to the grave, negate, then destroy. Only use each effect once per turn. And being able to slurp up one of your opponent's cards ain't a bad effect. Laundry Dragon Maid. Forbidden Droplet. Ah yes, I will put my everything into this one strike kind of card. King of the Feral Imps. Little shit. Little shit. I'll have to put Zoroa in the notable pulls pile. Alright, I think we're almost halfway here already. Yeah. Kraken packs. Yikes. Damn it. And ow. Fuck. I'm fine. Just the nail I peeled. And oh, son of a bitch, I totally forgot to put my phone in Do Not Disturb. Ow, ow, ow. Herald of the Green Light. Ice Doll Mirror. Another Stream, Ruler of Droplets. World Legacy, World Crown. Special summon from your hand in defense. To a zone the link monster points to. This one. Tribute, negate, destroy. If normal summoned and tributed, you can add any World Legacy from your deck to your hand. Gem Merchant. What the hell are you? During damage step. Oh. So, a worse honest and only for an Earth Rock deck. That specializes in vanillas. I am impressed and disappointed at the same time. Ow. Wonko, Noble Knight of the Forest. Is that... Hey, look, guys, it's the guy who single-handedly ruined the game for a while. Masterpiece, true Drake-slaying king. Tribute. Continuous spells, traps, as well as monsters, unaffected by the effects of cards with the same card type. Once per turn, if you control this tribute summon monster, banish and pop. Dragon Maid Lorpar. Gem Elephant. Fabled Gamagene. Okay, what do you do, Gamagene? Can't target other Fabled you control with effects. If Synchro summoned, special summon any Fabled from your hand or deck. Okay, so a combo extender. Yeah, literally just a nice little low-level Synchro climber and combo extender. Kind of like how Red Rising just drags out whatever tuner you pull. Yeah, it's the Battles of Legend Monster Mayhem. There's a chance you get a chibi of some cards, some aces. Last time I got a box, I got a chibi Galaxy Eyes Photon and a chibi Emissary of Darkness. Gem Knight Ruby. Heraldic Beast Unicorn. And the secret of this one is Stardust Cipher. Hey look! The card that single-handedly got itself banned for being too splashable. Synchro summoned out of World Legacy. If Synchro summoned and sent from the field to the graveyard, special summon any World Chalice. I mean, yeah. One tuner and any one non-tuner. And Titanic Galaxy. Hello. Use Hope Harbinger Titanic. Gains 200 attack for every material. Slurp up two of your opponent's spells and traps. And it's a spell speed 4 effect, so good luck. Detach 1. Drops its original attack to devastated by anything that looks at it funny. And can attack directly. Honestly, I feel like it was kind of a necessity with the state the game was going. By making certain core cards, like Forbidden Droplet, Fabled, or Forbidden Droplet, Hand Traps, the cards that react and just stop the game, or stop your opponent from playing. My opinion is, when the game becomes too much about control, then the game needs to be rebalanced in a way that denying your opponent even moving is significantly harder. Because yeah, it can take one card to unbrick a hand, and it can take one card to turn a bad hand into a god hand. And in that same vein, being able to shut down any means. It's the problem with Yu-Gi-Oh! With outside of Genesis is mostly the fact that we had too many generic means of interrupting people. Too many generic interruptions that you could just splash in and you would likely have at least one of in your opening hand purely off of percentage. I haven't played it, but it's probably healthier for the game than, I hate to say it, most of post 2016. Anyways, back to the packs. Ice Doll. Hey look, the Gem Knight support that single-handedly revitalized the archetype for the era. Hey, it's your favorite archetype, Albaz. Except he actually has to use his own graveyard. Cannot declare an attack unless you send one card from your extra deck to the graveyard. Oh, that's such a hard thing for Albaz. That's such a cost. Once per turn, if you control this fusion summoned card and have 6 or more fusion monsters in your grave with different names that mention Fallen of Albaz as material, you can pitch all cards in both players' extra deck to the grave. Good luck recovering from that, asshole. Hey, and there's the other hit. Ladies Dragon Maid. I was really hoping to get this. Well, considering I armed one of our friends with a Rainbow Commander, I still need to build my Bird Bro deck. I've got a Traveling Chocobo, and that's enough reason to build it. Okay, so what exactly do you do? Right, same attribute, different levels. Banish. If special summon a 4 or lower Dragon Maid. And during the standby phase... Yeah, during the standby phase, you can fusion summon a Dragon Maid fusion by shuffling the banished materials. Like, I feel like it's really worth noting that that lady basically turns all of those cards that Dragon Maids and just generic rank 7-8 and level 7 Dragon 8 or level 7-8 Dragon decks that like to banish themselves. Rulers. Like, the only reason she can't work with Dragon Rulers is because she specifically says Dragon Maids. If she just said Dragon Rulers could actually abuse her. Oh. Necros Divine Mirror. Ritual summon 1 Necros Ritual, hand or banishment, tributing, or sending from the extra deck. Another Gravekeeper's Recruiter. Hello, have you heard of our Lord and Savior shutting down the fucking graveyard? Don't worry, our Exo sister cousins aren't here either. Orchestrated Core, Necros Cycle, and Jurak Megalo. In the actual set itself, 1 second while I Google that. I always keep my laptop open to moderate Twitch. Let's see. If I just look in here, the set size is 177 cards. Set size is 177. There is 120 cards in a box. 5 card packs, 24 pack box. I know, right? Heraldic Beast, Jurak, fucking Onomatopic, Albaz. It was meant to be a cheaper way of getting access to certain high rarity cards for some of these archetypes, like Albaz getting access to Dogmatic Calamity, Stardust Cipher. You just missed it, but I pulled Zeroa, Magistus Verathragna, Gravekeeper and Gem Knights, Necros, which I feel like cannot be understated. Fucking Necros. And most of them are going to be in the ultra rare, so they're going to be relatively common. Which, speaking of Gem Knights, this one opens up on Gem Knight Alexandrite. Ah yes, I literally exist just to die. Aryadbar. Well, have you before? I think I saw a couple Gishki cards in the last one I pulled. I'd have to pull it out and check. Discard. Send that many. When a monster effect is activated, tribute, negate, banish. That's right. Oh, and no. Can't forget no. Or punk. Punk, my bad. Like I said, this is meant to be a cheaper way to get your claws on some of those expensive as shit archetypes to build. Like, I got this motherfucker earlier, so... And we are almost through the box. 6 packs left. And like I said, there's a chance at a chibi. I'll whip out the chibis after I finish. Can't forget to scrap. See? Scrap Garage. I mean, I know that's not actually a scrap card, but come on. Gem Knight Master Diamond. Another Verathragna. Dragon Maid Tidying. A must-have for the archetype, really. And Advanced Heraldry Art. Okay. Not a bad effect. Grabbing your graveyard. Oh yeah, I already got what I really wanted out of this. And away we go. Have a good one. Heraldry Reborn. Gem Knight Dispersion. What the fuck are you? You can only use each effect once per turn. Fusion Summon. Hand or field. And up to 2 monsters from your X deck or X deck if they are non-rock Gem Knights and you have Fusion in your grave. Or add a gem monster and any effect damage your opponent takes during the main phase is halved. Shirakusai. Stamped. Cool, cool. Motor Kaiser. Hello! Necros of Decisive Armor. That is another member of the Necros family I now have. We are just getting all of the stuff I really wanted as a hit, and I cannot complain. Ow. Twin Pillars of Ice. Special summon 2 Ice Pillar tokens in defense. Can't special summon from the X deck. Banish. Normal summon 1 water monster. Can only use each effect once per turn. Prismora. And what do you do? Send any Gem Knight card from your hand to the graveyard. Target 1 face-up card. Blow it up. I got a Chibi Neos. So that's 2 Chibis in this pack. Just like how I got 2 Chibis in the last one. Gagaku Punk Wagon. Or Wagon. Herald of Purple Light. You know, I think that's all of the balls of Screw You light, too. Like, I think I've managed to acquire every one of the 3 balls of light that say, bite me. Which is really funny when you think about it. This little ball of light wins against the God of Destruction. Revelation of Hope. Gemnite Ruby. True King's Return. Okay, what the hell do you do, pal? If sent from Spell and Trap, destroy it. Can't activate the following effects in one chain. Target one True Drake or True King. Special Summon. Can't Special Summon. Or Tribute Summon. Dangerous Gabu. Another one of the Herald of Light. Because blue light, or green light is spells, orange light is monsters, and purple light is traps. Each of the heralds serves a specific role in shutting down a specific card or interaction. Okay, Jirak Giganoto. Another Avance, Swordsman of the Necros. Dragon Maid Tinkek. Fairy Tale Prologue, Journey's Dawn. And Necros Mirror, the basic bitch of the archetype. The straightforward one. Or as straightforward as Necros gets. And we now hit the final pack. Oi. Oi, oi. So we have Jirak Impact, another Kaleidoscope, another Sophia, Orcust Brass Bombard. Banish this from your grave. Special summon any Orcust monster from your hand except itself. Also, you can't special summon except dark monsters. And noise. Number 69, Heraldry Crest. So that's what we're ending this on. On number 69, some more Necros cards, and a nice little haul of fun cards. I am actually extremely happy I got Kemba and Ladies. Like, I don't exactly have the emotional capacity to express that, but I am extremely happy I got the Ladies and the Kemba. And the fact that I got Ib, one of the most splashable and hilariously overpowered and overtuned cards in her archetype, is hilarious. And look at that Chibi Neos. How can you say no to that? Simper Gearfried, that's just so derpy. I love it. Anyways, I need to end here. My foot is falling asleep.